Awaken, Escanor.
What's up, guys? So, the one Escanor just came out on JP, and I'm looking at this unit, and I'm just so excited for him. I'm so excited when he comes on Global, and looking at how they released him now, and how the festival works on Global, where every 2 months a festival unit will come out, that only means that in March, the 1 year anniversary for Global will be the one Escanor. Because, it'll make sense, the 1 year anniversary, the one, you know, it will just make sense for Escanor to drop on that day. So I figure, why not just make this video like a little competition, since we know that Festival King's coming out in January, at least January. So I'm just gonna make this video saying who I think will be better just to save for. So going over Festival King. Now Festival King is a very awesome unit. I really like this unit a lot, like everything about him, like his passive, like if the enemy has like poison, shock, bleed, or corrosion, like 3 of those on them, or 2 or more on them, then their ultimate is gonna get removed by 1 orb at the end of every turn. Oh wait, no, my bad. I read this passive wrong. If there's like 3 debuffs on the enemy, like poison, shock, bleed, corrosion, then their ultimate move gauge is gonna get removed by 1 each turn, and that's just insane. That just totally eliminates Bolt Rush right there. So yeah, like Festival King, when he came out, he was the perfect counter to the guys Elizabeth, Blue King, and Lost Vein Meliodas team, because that team was just overused on JP, and he just came in and he just ruined that. So yeah, the thing is, his cards here, he has release right here. It deals a percentage of the leftover dot debuff damage as additional damage. Now this can do a lot of damage, like depending on how much debuff is on your enemy. And he just hits like a truck when there's a lot of them. And he has poison cards, so yeah, that just already matches his passive right here. Now the thing is, he's very good, but by himself, he's well, first let me talk about his ultimate. His ultimate is super overpowered. Now, if this thing is like 6/6 right here, it's gonna completely wipe out a team. Now it has Abyss. Now Abyss is where if my mouse can work here, it inflicts 30% of damage dealt on all enemies at the start of the enemy's turn. And then it receives 50% less damage for 2 turns. Now, he's already looking pretty broken just by all this information. But the thing is, by himself, he's not really good for like PvE stuff or any of that. And also he needs someone by his side in order for all this to work on him, which is where Great Demon Hendrickson comes in, or Green Demon Hendrickson. Because Green Demon Hendrickson, he has the shock, he has the bleed, so he's already making King's passive work. And also his passive here, it increases damage of allies' debuff attack skills by 50%. It excludes Deathmatch, which is fine. But yeah, you basically need Grey Demon Hendrickson by King's side for him to be very, very viable, because otherwise he only has the poison right here. I mean, that's 1 right there, but he doesn't really have anything else. And Grey Demon Hendrickson, he helps King out with that a lot. And he has a weak point ultimate too, so that's already gonna hit like a truck as well. So when it comes to King, King is he's very, like I said, he's very good. But now let's look at his competition here. The one Escanor. Now, this man is probably the best unit in the game. Just by him just showing up now, he's probably the best unit right now. I mean, I can also call him the best unit just by looking at his cards here. Now, he has Influx, which is additional zero point 0.8 damage per 1% remaining HP, and he can hit up to 500% here. And this card right here is a normal attacking card, but he can hit up to 600% on his rank 3, which is so awesome. I mean, damn, this man hits like a truck. Now his passive here is actually quite unique. Um, The hero gains a buff which increases all stats by 6% at the start of an allied turn. When there are 3 stacks of this effect, it removes debuffs and becomes immune to debuffs for 1 turn. After that, removes a stack until only 1 stack is left, then stacks the buff accordingly again. So yeah, every turn you're getting a buff, and when it gets to 3, after that it's gonna remove a buff, which is fine because it's just gonna keep stacking up. Once all the buffs are removed, it will just reset. So it's like a loop. And the funny thing is, when when someone's thinking about petrifying you or stunning you on like the second buff, when your turn comes, he will immediately remove that debuff because he'll get the 3rd stack. So that's just OP. That's OP right there. And then you're gonna be laughing in your opponent's face when all of a sudden they're like, "Wait, what? Where'd the debuff go? Oh yeah, I wonder where that debuff went." Also, his ultimate here. This is like a guy's Elizabeth counter right here. It inflicts damage equal to 720% of attack on one enemy, then inflicts additional depth damage. So yeah, it inflicts 20% of the final damage as additional damage. Now, I'm gonna pull up an example here. I'm gonna pull up this Seaton video. Now, this is insane. Watch this.
Oh my god. Let's go.
You saw that? That's Guy's Elizabeth got hit, and then she didn't die, but then it hit her again. So it's dealing more damage even after the ultimate hit. So yeah, that's basically a nice counter to Guy's Elizabeth or anyone that has the revive. Um, so yeah, Escanor overall as a unit, he is just broken. He is broken. His stats, um, he has 25% resistance, which is pretty bad. But it's okay since he has the passive here, which buffs him up. So yeah, he's all right. He's totally all right. So overall, my thoughts are, when it comes to this, King, by himself, he's okay, but he needs Grey Demon Hendrickson to be like something more. But Escanor here, he doesn't need no one. He can just go out there and be a beast. So, in my opinion, when it comes to who I think is the one that you should summon for, to me, I'm gonna skip Festival King after seeing Escanor, and I'm just gonna save up for the one Escanor. Um, like I said, I love King. I love Festival King. But Escanor, he's a beast. I'm sorry, he's a beast. I'm gonna have to save up for him. So yeah, those are my final thoughts, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.